Where do you see the next bubble happening?
Well, I think the bubble is happening right now, and I think well, I think actually you've got a double whammy here. I think you've got a bubble in stock prices and you've got a bubble in bond prices. You know, the obviously both tied to the fact that we have this, you know, zero interest rate policy around the world, that we have massive amounts of monetary stimulus going on around the world from the major central banks, with the threat of more to come, and that money is going somewhere, and it's desperate for yield of any sort, and people are taking risks with that money, and it's gone into the stock market, and it's gone into the bond market, and it's gone into the housing market. And, you know, just bear in mind, you know, when people say, well, CPI is only 1.7, whatever it is in the UK. Yeah, okay, have you tried to buy a house recently? You know, bear in mind that there is inflation in things. So, you know, my point being that this money, you know, money is going into assets, going to stocks, going to bonds, going into housing, and, you know, I mean, I think in the UK, in terms of sort of thinking about a housing crash, well, we do have a serious issue here with supply. There's just not enough houses have been built. That's painfully obvious. And, you know, that is one of the reasons why, you know, I don't think there's going to be the kind of housing crash that we had back in, and I'll have to remember this, I think it was sort of the late 80s, early 90s. I think it was just after I bought my first place. So, you know, I don't think we're due for one of those. But in terms of, so I wouldn't call housing a bubble, but I do think that sort of we're at dangerous levels in equities and very, very dangerous levels in bonds.